everyone, it's Keelari, and today I'm reviewing some Majyk Equipe boots right here. They're horse boots. I have Ami right here. He's going to be my model slash test ride guy today. Alright, so the boots in question that I'm reviewing today are the Majyk Equipe Sport Dressage boots. There's a set of 4 in here, so 1 for each leg. Set of 4, 2 pairs. I don't know why I just said that, so weird. But anyhow, they are white with teal. So they came in a box with these, like a plastic. It came a pair in each plastic, but I just put them all together. And then they also came with this really cool, cute drawstring bag that says Ride, Rinse, Repeat. And then it has the Majyk Equipe logo on the other side. These are really good for storing them in or for anything else really. And then I also got the set of Boyd Martin cross-country boots. So it's a front pair and a hind pair. And before I go on any more, I do want to say that these were sent to me. I did not buy them. They were sent, disclosure. But as always, I will give you guys my totally honest opinion. And if it's any consolation, I do have a set of these already in a different color that I've used for over a year. Love them. I have 3 pairs of their bell boots. Love them. And yeah, I was just really excited to give the white pair a try because I'm always leery about white boots and whether or not they stay white and clean. And I've been needing to try out different types of cross-country boots because at the moment, here it keeps giving face. At the moment, Ami is going in the professional choice cross-country boots, but they keep moving on course. They slip, they slide, they don't stay in place. So these boots are really cool. So these are going to be in a separate video. I want to test these out on a cross-country course because, you know, when you're on cross-country, there's a lot more wear and tear and it's more rugged, so it's a better test of whether or not these stay. So these will be reviewed in a separate video whenever I go cross country next. No idea when that's going to be, but that'll be a different review. So for now, I'm reviewing these boots. Alright, so it's a set of 4 as I said before. It's a front pair and a hind pair, and something I want to say about the sizing is for these sport boots, they come in like a small, medium, large, and then so typically what you buy in the front, you want to size up in the hind, whereas the cross-country boots, if your horse wears a medium in front, they'd be a medium, most likely in hind. So they're sized to be a medium all the way around, whereas these, they're the same. I mean, the cross-country boots, there's a specific design between the front boot and the hind boot. These are designed the same way, regardless of front or hind. So if you want to use them on the hind, you just go up a size. So for Ami, he has a medium front, large hind. And to give you some detail about him, he's 17 hands, he's a thoroughbred. He has average to large bone, you know, for a thoroughbred. And in most brands, he typically wears medium front, large hind. So we're gonna see, well, I already know these fit him, but I'll show you how they look on him specifically. And he's being very sleepy. All right, so just a couple things about the boots first. These are the color white with, I think it's considered turquoise accents. I'm kind of like half in the shade, half in the sun. Sorry about the positioning. I was blinded looking into the sun, but this is like half shaded, whatever. Anyhow, they are really nice boots. They have this artilage, I think I'm saying that correct, technology in the strike pad here. So it's supposed to get harder on impact to protect your horse. This part goes on the inside of the horse's leg. The teal turquoisey color are mesh vents, so it's really good for like ventilation. On the inside, it's no neoprene, so if your horse has a neoprene allergy, you're okay, it's not neoprene. There's a soft but durable, I don't know, like maybe nylon binding. I'm not sure exactly what the material is. And then the boots are perforated to allow ventilation. So you have the vents here, through here, and if you can tell, the boot is pre-shaped to be going around the leg, so you don't have bunching of the inside fabric when you bend it, as you do in some boots. So it's really cool that it's already pre-shaped. The elastic is double elastic. The white boots have this black stripe running through them, and the black boots are black with white stripes, if I remember correctly. Or is it turquoise? I think it's black with white. And then it has the little Velcro in the logo. Said that weird logo. It's single Velcro closure, but I've had this pair and it's black instead of white with the turquoise. I've had it for over a year. I've had no issues with it coming off. It's never come off, it's never budged. It's super non-slip because of the material and the overall fit of the boot. So at the end of this video, I'll show you what my current boots look like after a year of use, see what the wear and tear on them is like, and they're also super dirty and muddy because it's been raining a lot here in Southern California. Surprise, surprise. So I'll show you how they clean up as well after a year of use. Hello. Alright, so this is a front boot maybe? No, this is a large. So this is a hind boot. It says right here the info on the boot, and then it says the machine wash instructions. I personally hand wash mine because it's easier for me. And this is large. Alright, so that is the boot. And then I'll show you the front boot. Sorry, all the Velcro's like stuck together. Alright, so this is a, maybe? Yeah, so this is a medium, and they tell you which ones are for left legs, which ones are for right legs. So this is medium. So you can see it's very similar to the large, just a tad smaller. Here's the difference. If I can unvelcro everything that's stuck. There we go. Alright, large, medium. You can see the difference there. Okay, I should say that these come in different sizes. In stock colors, they come in solid white. So all this is white with the black on the elastic, the white with black stripe. And they also come in solid black, I believe. And then they also come in black with purple vents and black with turquoise vents. I believe that's all the colors it comes in right now. Yeah. Alright, and Smart Pack sells them for, I think it's $80.95 a pair, but they sell them on all different types of websites, and my local tack store, Mary's Tack and Feet, also has them. That's where I purchased my turquoise and black ones. So the turquoise and black full set I bought completely 100% myself. The bell boots I bought all myself, but like I said, these were sent to me, so I will show you how they hold up and look after a ride in a slightly damp arena because it rained not that long ago. Alright, I'll show you how they get applied. Alright, and because I'm so extra today, I decided to match his boots with this saddle pad and my turquoise shirt. So we're all white and turquoise today, and a little bit of gray. So these are what the boots look like. They fit him very well, and like I said, these are medium front, large hind, 17-hand thoroughbred. Alright, so this is how the boots look after riding on me. I did a little bit of galloping and I let them pop over a couple jumps. The arena was a little bit wet. It was dry in some areas and a little squishy, and we accidentally trotted through some of the squishy areas. But anyhow, you can see there's one dirt mark where he brushed right there. But overall, the front boots are in a very good position still. Both back boots did slide a teeny bit, but you can kind of see right there. It's like a little bit on the bottom, like just barely. But it still doesn't affect the movement at all. And this is only because both his hind legs were a little bit stocked up since he'd been cooped in his corral, because it's been muddy out here and not being able to do much or lunge, just walk really. So it doesn't always do that. It just when he's stocked up, because as the swelling goes down, not the swelling, but you know, as the fluid gets pushed out of the leg during exercise, the leg reduces and then the boot becomes loose, if that makes sense to you guys. Which means it slides down. So if he didn't have any stocked up legs, it would not budge at all. And like I said, I've been using these boots for a year or a black pair for a year, and I've had no issues with them moving on a regular leg. But if you do have a stocked up leg, you might want to make sure the Velcro is a little bit tighter to start with. Although I don't always do that because I prefer, like, I don't care if it slides a teeny bit, like that's fine for me. But if that's something you're worried about, then that's something to think about. But other than that, these are the best boots I have used as far as like brushing splint boots. And yeah, so I will attempt to clean these off later, but I'm gonna ride Mia in them right now and lunge her first and see how they fare. And those are the, I think I forgot to say it before, but I put on the Majyk Equipe bell boots. And I believe these are the size medium, and they're black with turquoise to match my other black with turquoise boots. Okay, now we have Mia here. She is a 16, maybe 16 one-hand thoroughbred mare. She is quite the big-bodied mare. She has relatively thick bone, but short front cannons. So I'll show you how these boots size up on her. So they're a tad bit tall for her. You can probably see it looks more even on here than here because she does have a splint on the top here that tends to push boots downwards on this leg, so that's why it looks a tad bit long there. I think ideally in a perfect world she would wear a small in fronts, but because I have two other horses that fit the medium front large hind perfectly, I just make do with the medium fronts on her. Yeah, so that's how it fits her on the front, and she also wears the medium bell boots. On the side here, that's the Velcro. The boots come together perfectly on her. And then for the hind boots, the large fit her perfectly. They're the right height, the right width. And so I should have fly sprayed her. Anyhow, I'm gonna go lunge her, and I spent like 25 minutes brushing her because she was just covered in mud. So she still has mud remnants and her legs were muddy. So after I'm done lunging and riding, I'll show you what the inside of the boots look like to see if they pick up any arena dirt, which they probably will because I'm lunging her and she likes to really dig into the footing. So I will show you what they look like after lunging, if they move, if they slip, and all that kind of stuff. So these are the boots on her. Good girl. No, she's relatively tame today. Alright, so I've now lunged her and she dug into the ground, she bucked, she leaped, she brushed, and all that stuff. So I'll show you how the boots fared. So the hind boots stayed in place, as you can see, and then the front boots here, you can see that one slid down. Actually, not as much as I expected. It's still pretty much at the top of the leg right there. So I think they did very well, and she's trying to eat my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna tack her up and hop on now and ride her and do some dressage work. So I've finished riding Mia now. I just took her saddle off to give her a break while I show you what the boots look like. She was really good today. We did some dressage work in the short arena, and during her lateral work, I did hear her brush behind a couple times. So I'll show you what the boots look like now. So there's some dirt on the inside there, although I think that was already there from Ami. You can see the arena was a little bit wet today. Alright, so the boots actually stayed in place really well. Here's the hind boots, so they're stayed in place. Pretty clean. The Velcro has not moved at all. You can see that one's actually pretty clean. A little bit of dirt on the bottom. Come around here. The Velcro still has not been moved. A little bit of dirt from brushing and a little bit of dirt on the front there just from being kicked up. Yeah, I'm not taking it off yet. And then again, a little bit of dirt specks. I don't know if it's picking it up. Yeah, a little bit of dirt and a little bit of dirt. And overall, they stayed pretty clean. Now I'll show you what it looks like taking off. Alright, so we're gonna see if any dirt got underneath here. Now I think there probably is, just because she did do quite a bit of running when I was lunging her. But this is what the boot looks like. It's actually pretty clean. There's a little bit of hair because she is shedding, a teeny bit of dirt because she had pretty muddy legs to start with. But overall, that's what it looks like. And we'll try the other side. I love that these boots stay so secure with only one strap of Velcro. And again, the boots are pretty clean. There's no dirt or debris in them. And now we'll go check the back boots, which tend to get more debris overall. So here's the hind legs. We're gonna see what they look like now. So I'm expecting a little bit to be in here, but we shall see. But it's almost impossible for nothing to get in. All right, so this is what it looks like. Again, there's hair and a little bit of dirt on the edges. And that either is from her leg, just because she's dirty, or maybe some got in, but honestly, just because the rest of this is so clean, I think this is just the dirt that was already on her leg. And if you look on her leg, there's really no dirt. Now we'll do the other one. And here's this boot. All right, so there's a little bit more dirt in this one, but that was also the dirtier leg. But overall, that is pretty good. And then we'll see how they clean up too. All right, so I'm at the wash area now, and I'm gonna see how these wipe off with just a simple cloth, clean simple cloth, and a bucket of water. All right, so I'm getting my cloth wet, and we're gonna wipe down the outside of the boot first. So let's see, just go for it, I guess. So I know this won't get it completely clean, but I just want to see what kind of result you can get just by doing this on a daily basis when you use the boots, and how clean they can get, and maybe keep them a little bit cleaner between washings, really. All right, so that is pretty good. And now we'll do the inside. Here's the inside. I'm just gonna wipe it. Kind of hard to do like this, but we'll see. You can hear it like skidding since it's the non-slip material. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get this off because it is nylon. This is something I have to soak in OxyClean probably to get off, but it's not really a big deal because it's on the inside of the boot and you don't see that when it's on the horse. All right, so that is it. I got all the dirt, debris, and the hair off. Now I'm gonna hang it to dry. Black and turquoise boots I already have. Again, I have medium front, large hind. I bought these over a year ago and I use them all the time. I use them for gallop sets, dressage work, sometimes jumping on the greener horses, and for turnout. These have been galloped in, jumped in, dressage, and most recently turned out in, so they are pretty dirty and they have some scuffing, so you can see what kind of wear and tear it has after a year. And honestly, they look really good. The inside's still great. The outside has some scuffs from brushing, but honestly, that's really good considering they're over a year old of constant use on multiple horses. So this is another hind, again, dirty. And there's no wear and tear at the bottom where they brush either, or at the top, there's no wear, which is really awesome. These are the front boots. All right, now I'm gonna give them a wash. So how I like to wash these is pretty simple. I start with a bucket of water, clean water, and then I like to use baby shampoo because if in the chance you don't get 100% of it out of the boot, it's less irritating to the horse. But please make sure to rinse your boots with water, clean water, fresh water, really good. But what I like to do is open it, drizzle a bit in the tub or bucket, whatever you're using, and I use the rag just to mix it up. Then I take the boot, I just shove it in the water, and I prefer to hand wash my boots because I feel like you get a more thorough clean when you hand wash versus machine wash, although I believe you can machine wash. Nope, hand wash cold, no bleach, do not tumble dry. Alright, so it is suggested that these get machine washed, or not, sorry. It's suggested that these are hand washed, not machine washed. Although I actually have machine washed it before on cold water and then hang to dry, and I've had no issues with them. So that's something if you really wanted to, but like I said, I recommend hand washing your boots. Alright, I've now got the boots drying on this little hitch post thingy at the wash area. So there's 2 of the black boots, 2 of the other black, and all 4 of the white. After I hand wash, I like to hang them on this bar, or any bar really. I just like to hang to dry. They never go in the dryer, and I don't put them in direct sunlight. It is almost sunset, if not sunset right now, and there's no direct sunlight. It's getting dark pretty fast. So I will leave these here until I'm ready to go, and then I will hang them inside my shed somewhere, probably on the top rafters. And they dry within like a couple hours, but I can't stay here for a couple hours, so I gotta go. But I will show you what they look like tomorrow once they're dried, and I'll see you tomorrow. So these are how the boots cleaned up. These are the insides. Again, there's like some dirt on the edges, but it would take soaking with OxiClean probably to get that out. But the boots wiped off really good. Again, that's the same binding. They're still really clean. I'm gonna use them again today. Here's another hind boot. And I kind of did this and it was dark, so I didn't clean them the best, if that makes sense. I just did a really quick wipe down. But overall, they're still pretty white considering our arena was muddy. So I think it did a good job, and I'm gonna be loving these boots, I can tell you that. I really love these boots. I highly recommend them. I know they're a little bit on the pricier side for sport boots or brushing boots, whatever, but they are totally worth it. I mean, the quality you get, the technology, the comfort, the fit, just all the thought that goes into the details is just 100% right on point for what I need and for fellow eventers, dressage riders, even pleasure riders, even trail riders. I mean, they don't maintain moisture, like they don't retain the moisture. retain, close enough. But they are just awesome, and even if Majyk Equipe did not send these to me, I would have bought them anyhow. I would have bought them myself. But yeah, these are the Majyk Equipe sport boots, and these are also the Majyk Equipe sport dressage boots. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned sometime within the next month or 2 for the review on the Boyd Martin cross country boots, also by Majyk Equipe. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the like button if you liked seeing this type of video, and let me know if there's anything else you would like to see from me. And see ya. Bye.